What is going on, lads, and welcome back to the rarest players on FIFA 14. It has been a few days since I made a video, but that is because I have been packing up and moving back home from uni, so I'm now back in Liverpool. I'm basically just going to be concentrating on making videos for you guys, so if you do enjoy these videos, please do drop a like on them if you want to see more, and I'm hoping to have basically daily uploads for you guys from now until FIFA 15 basically, and through on until there. I've also been planning something which I'm going to pop up in the top right hand corner, a little sneak preview of that. I'm on 299 videos now, so if you guys would like to see the start of that, there's maybe a little special way to celebrate 300 videos. Not really worth celebrating, but I just noticed it as well. See up in the top corner, Pokemon FIFA, Road to FIFA 15. Is that something you guys would like to see? If you would, again, smash that like button, and I will try and get that out for you as my next video over the next couple of days. Mightn't be daily, like I've just said. I am going to try and bring them daily, but that one might take me a couple more days to make if that is something you guys would like to see. But let's move on and get into this video. We've got two very rare players, both of them from the same team. If you guys want to go and get some coins to buy them, maybe you want to build some of the teams that I've shown in these videos, maybe you want to open packs or buy some of them international man of the match players, there's a link down in the description to UT coins for you. Coins are stupidly cheap now, considering because it's getting to the end of FIFA. You can pick up for 100k for under £4, which is just absolutely mental if you use my discount code AJ3. So link to that down in the description, and now is the perfect time to go and try out any of them players that you guys have wanted to try out throughout FIFA 14 and couldn't quite afford. I personally would recommend Ibrahimovic, but enough of that, let's just get on and put in the first of our rare players, and it is actually going to be a centre mid. Like I said, these guys are both from the same team, so we're going to pop this on to the Russian league, and when we finally get there, we're going to put it onto Spartak Moscow as well, because that is who they both play for. One of them is this silver guy here, Dezua or something like that. Names are just something that I cannot do. But this guy is Dutch, and as you can see, there's only two of them on the market, and you see he's actually getting price fixed by that one guy. Owns both of them and has got them both up for almost 5k, so probably not really worth it. I picked mine up for 4k, so I probably got ripped off by him as well. I'm not too sure if that's who I bought it off. But price fixing will be something that we will come on to, especially with this second player as well. And it happens a lot to some of the rare players, like that Werder Bremen Fagner that I had in the video the other day. He gets price fixed a lot. People will buy them all and list them off for like 80, 90, 100k. Try and make a fortune on them. So if you are buying him, go back and check out the video. You'll see that I got him for 40k, and just be patient and you will see one pop up on the market. But enough about him. This guy is a very, very weird one. Absolute horrendous cock up by EA. This guy is owned by Spartak Moscow. However, he doesn't play for them at all during this season. He was actually loaned to Anderlecht on the 5th of July, I think it was, 2013, so he's never played a single game this season for Spartak. He was never in the squad or anything like that, but for some reason EA thought that he returned to Moscow in the January transfer window and put up a January 30th transfer on him. I've got absolutely no idea why. He was, even on his foothead page, people commenting saying, you've just transferred his card, but he's literally playing for Anderlecht today in the starting lineup, so I've got no idea what's happened there. EA realised the mistake, and on the February 7th, they took him out of packs and put him back in packs as an Anderlecht player. So, absolutely massive cock-up. This guy was only in packs for 7 days. No idea why they did it. He's never rescinded his loan. He's just staying there for the whole season. No idea what the hell has gone on. But there he is, in packs for 7 days. If you want a Dutch guy from the Russian league, you can get this guy thanks to a massive cock-up from EA. And he's not a bad player, actually. As silvers go, he's got some decent stats, most of them getting towards 70, apart from his defender, which is 57, and pretty terrible, so you're probably better playing him in a slightly more attacking centre mid-role. Our next player is going to be a FIFA 12 and FIFA 13 legend, and it is the Spartak version of Welliton. Now, this one is maybe a little bit controversial about whether he is actually rare. I'm going to show you the cards now, and there's actually quite a few of them on the market. Depends on when you search, depends on whether basically 0 come up or basically over a page. So it's a little bit of a weird one. There isn't actually too many of them in the game, and to be honest, I think he is getting price fixed. So if you take a look, you can see that there's loads of them that go up all at exactly the same time within a few seconds of each other. So it's usually people with friends or people on different accounts and stuff like that will list loads of them up at the same time and basically try and control the whole market. So sometimes when these guys aren't around, there's basically none of this guy on the market, and then when they're about, like today, Sunday afternoon, where everyone's about on FIFA, these guys will be constantly listing them up, trying to shift them on for basically an inflated value that no one would ever really pay for them. The reason that this guy is so rare is he was basically on loan to Sao Paulo from Spartak Moscow, and in the January transfer window came back very, very briefly. His loan ended at Sao Paulo, but he was loaned straight back out to Celta Vigo. I don't think he actually played a game for Spartak Moscow in that time. So it's just a tiny little transition period, and again EA getting it cocked up, end up and go and give him a card at his home club because they see that his loan has actually expired at Sao Paulo, not realising that he's actually gone straight back out on loan to someone else. So again, they're messing up, and once again, one of them players who's only in packs for 7 days, that January 30th to February 7th, they messed up so much and put loads of players in packs for a week that just shouldn't be in packs at all. And like I said, when I've done this search, there's actually a lot of them on the market, but I've been keeping a look at him for quite a while now because I know he's one of them players where he's only in packs for a week, but there does often seem to be a lot of them on the market, and the reason is everyone loved him in FIFA 12 and FIFA 13. So these guys are basically trying to take advantage of it, control the market, and shift them on for a slightly inflated price. You can see they're only going for like 1,000 or 2,000 coins, but realistically, this guy is only going to be worth about 600 or 700, if that. He's a non-rare gold and probably would sell ideally for about 400 coins. He's a pretty good player. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. And I'm now going to show you the team that I built around him and his club teammate, Deziora, or however you pronounce his name. Initially, I thought it was a pretty bad team, but in hindsight, it is probably just the formation. It's full of some absolutely awesome players, and having switched the formation around in game, it did absolutely dominate. So maybe it's just me not suiting this formation, or maybe it's not the players suiting the formation, but either way, I would recommend the players, but probably not in this particular squad. But anyway, let's get on. I'll wave that magic wand, and we'll come back and see what squad I have built around these guys. So, as you can see in goal, we have got Akinfeyev, and the only thing dodgier than Akinfeyev at the World Cup is Akinfeyev on FIFA. Really, guys, do not use him. He is absolutely awful. Wouldn't recommend him at all. I think he's the highest rated goalkeeper in the Russian league, and he's probably the worst. Absolutely dreadful and makes so many stupid mistakes. First, I thought it was goalkeeping EA aids, but to be honest, they've probably programmed it in, having seen him playing at the World Cup. But let's move on. At centre-back, we have got Buchetti, 76 pace, 79 defending and 80 heading. Non-rare gold, costs you about, I'm the first owner of this one, but he's going to cost you about 400 coins, and that is absolutely stupid. Up next to him, we've got Jurica, 72 pace, 82 defending and 85 heading on a silver. Absolutely mental player, so good, really top solid defender. Absolutely quality player to use. He's got ridiculous strength as well, and a lot of his defending stats, would be even higher if EA upgraded sliding tackles for man of the matches, team of the seasons, inform, stuff like that. For some reason they don't, so this guy's defending is probably closer to 85, pushing maybe 90, because he's got about something like 60 slide tackling from his normal card. But let's move on. At right back, we've got Angwa, literally just there for pace, and he's got a high defensive work rate as well, which is absolutely awesome. On the other side, we've got Crescito, basically the best all-round left back in the Russian league, which is why we have gone with him. Bit of a funny formation here. We've got Invia playing at CDM, which is a very good position for this guy. You can see 80 defending there, trying to break up the play, but it didn't really work. I wasn't too fussed on this formation at all. We've got one of our rare players over on the right, and we've got the best player who's been in this team for me. That is Witzel. What an absolute god this guy is, up and down, and scored me quite a few screamers as well. We've got team of the season Danny at left wing, 90 pace, 91 dribbling and 81 shooting. Used this guy before and he's an absolute god. It just didn't really work for me in this squad, in this position. Right hand side, we've got Bystrov. I wanted to try out someone different. Of course, you can put Hulk there. I wanted to see what this guy was like, and having seen what he's like, I would say just put Hulk there. Probably not really worth picking this guy up when you can get Hulk for not much more at all, and he's by far a better player. And then finally, up front, we have got Welliton. And like I said, this team was pretty awful and didn't really work for me. What I did was I swapped it to a 4-3-1-2. I will show you what I did. In game, it swaps to like this. What we did, we dropped Witzel back, of course, into there, and we basically played it like that. We put Danny at cam, and he played really well there. This Bystrov guy just trying to abuse the pace, but again, he wasn't very good and didn't really do too much for me. And Welliton worked so much better when he had a striker up front with him to link up with and make them through balls and get the passes off. So that is what I did with this squad. And if you were going to build this team and use these players in here, I would recommend using this formation. Maybe pick yourself up Kazuki Honda. What an absolute god that guy is, and put him at centre attacking mid. And maybe team of the season Doumbia instead of team of the season Danny, also when he costs about 40 or 50k. So that is the squad, lads. Once again, I'm not going to put any goals at the end of this video because you guys like to just see the rare plays. If you do want, I can, like I said, I scored some goals with this team. What I was thinking instead is, now I'm back home, maybe I'll start live streaming. So I'll do a video, put it live, and then we'll go and play some games on the live stream with the team and see if you guys enjoy doing that. So if you would, let me know down in the comment section, and please do drop a like on this video. Apart from that, lads, I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Stick around. Pokemon FIFA will probably be returning if you guys wanted to. Thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you next time.